was really one. They stood up on the counter and said, "Hey, looky here. I've traveled all over this country and I've seen pubic hair. I've seen pubic hair and seen it everywhere. I even got my share underneath my underwear, sticking out here and there. I've seen pubic, one more time. I've seen pubic hair, man, seen it everywhere. I even got my share underneath my underwear, sticking out here and there. I've seen pubic hair." There was a young man from Kent whose unit was terribly bent. To save himself trouble, he put it in double. Instead of coming, he went. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Your brother wears knee pads to gay bars. So sing us another verse that's worse than the first. Drag me around by my willy. There was a young man from Brighton who said to his lass, "You're a tight one." She said, "'Pon my soul, you're in the wrong hole. There's much more space in the right one." Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Roberta, that Jamaican pervert, eat out your mother and cornhole your brother and drag you around by your willy. Yeah, man. There was a man from Far Rockaway who could smell a whore a block away. He took one sniff, came down with the sieve, and now it is eating his cock away. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Your mother swims after troop ships. So sing us another verse that's worse than the first. Drag me around by my willy. There was a young lady from Peru who never had anything to do. So she sat on the stairs and counted cunt ears, 6,402. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Your sister rides bicycles without seats. So sing us another verse that's worse than the first. Drag me around by my willy. There was a young man from Leith who used to skin cocks with his teeth. It wasn't for pleasure that he took this measure, but to get to the cheese underneath. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Your brother wears knee pads to gay bars. So sing us another verse that's worse than the first. Drag me around by my willy. There was a young lady from Belize whose contour hung down to her knees. The crabs in her twat tied it up in a knot and fashioned themselves a trapeze. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Your mother swims after troop ships. So sing us another verse that's worse than the first. Drag me around by my prick. You guys want to hear another one still?
Yes!
There was a young lady from Berlin who was fucked by an elderly Finn. Though we fucked her with zest and Billy's best, she kept asking, "Hey pop, is it in?" Why do you want to hear Manchester so much, man? Why?
Manchester!
Huh?
Manchester! Manchester.
No, Manchester, listen.
Well, apparently
That's very bad.
it hits home for him.
It's a very bad one. I don't know why you like that one. I do. Huh?
He's a Manchester.
I'm going to show the mentality of that guy at the bottom, right? How his mind works. There was a young lady from Manchester who said to the man who undressed her, I think you will find that is better behind. The front is beginning to fester. There was a young man from Florida who saw his friend's wife, so he borrowed her. When they got into bed, he said, God strike me dead, this ain't a cunt, it's a corridor. Roberta, the Jamaican pervert, eat out your mother and cornhole your brother and drag you around by your willy. No, I can't do that one. I can't do it. It's yours. It's yours. Okay, you guys want to hear it's yours?
Yeah.
There was a young lady. No, there was a whore from Azores whose cunt was so full of sores. The dogs in the street wouldn't eat the green meat that hung from her drawers to the floors. Your mother swims after tube ships. So sing us another verse that's worse than the first. Drag me around by my willy.